When people hear the term background check, they think of something that you do for pre-employment or to hire somebody, or maybe even having to do with some security clearance. And those are all common uses of what's called a background check. But what about a background check on potential customers? If you're a business or a contractor, or maybe even a provider of services, like a house cleaner or a plumber, do you want to run a background check on your potential customers? And there's some reasons why this comes up. And just make sure as you're going forward that anytime you do something with background checking or any other legal contract, you get good legal advice from an attorney based on your particular scenario. But the reason why sometimes clients will come to us wanting a background check on their customer has to do with security for their business. If you're providing a service or product that maybe is going to involve having your employees deal with a customer, you might want to do a background check on that customer. If you're sending out a plumber to somebody's house, you want to make sure that maybe the person's going to be safe. Is that person dangerous? Do they have any history of violence? Sometimes if you're providing a security service to somebody with sensitive information, you might want to make sure that they haven't been using that information for previously bad things. For example, we have a client that provides documents for government contracts. So they prepare documents for their customers to submit to the government. Now, the customer still has to sign them and verify that everything is true, but sometimes these contracts can be applied for illegally. And if our client is preparing documents and they're used illegally, they want to make sure they're not helping somebody break the law. So they might run a background check on their customers to make sure that they're legitimate. Sometimes you want to run a background check on a potential client to see maybe how to present the sales presentation to them. What is their history? What is their asset class? Maybe what industry they're in or what licenses they have. Sometimes you may want to be selective on your customers where it's legal if a customer is been proven to break contracts in the past. If you have a potential customer that has broken contracts and not fulfilled obligations, you may want to decline that customer or provide higher requirements for them to do business with you. Sometimes you may even choose to look at things with a customer if they're committing fraud. Are they known to be, let's say, not faithful in their relationship? Maybe they have been known to have back taxes due to them. Maybe they have violated court orders. If you see those things, that may change how you deal with that customer and have higher requirements. Again, you want to do it in a way that's legal, that's not breaking any other requirements or provisions where you have to provide service to a customer. But if you are choosing how to deal with a customer for valid security reasons that you have obtained proper legal advice for, doing a background check to see who you're dealing with as a customer and what the skeletons in their closet are might be a way to prevent yourself from incurring losses, but also to make sure you're dealing with the right kind of people, and interacting with them and their colleagues is an important way to keep your business safe and to prevent your customer from doing something wrong that you enabled even unintentionally.